Welcome back to Enduro Skills. This week we're going to be showing you how to change the spark plug on a 2012 Kawasaki KX450F. Now on a two-stroke it's a lot easier, there's not a lot involved. All you got to do is literally just take the spark plug out, put a new one in. On the four strokes you don't really have a lot of room to work with, so what you're going to have to do is pull your gas tank. So you got to start with the seat, take off your plastics, and then the tank. We're going to go ahead and do just that. Once you got these two bolts out, you can take off the seat. Be careful not to rip off this plastic piece again. So lift up, pull it back, and don't damage that. Okay, once you got the seat taken off, you can go ahead and put an 8mm socket on and start taking off your plastic. Once you got your plastics taken off on both sides, last thing is to take off the gas tank. So let's pull this off. You're going to want to undo this rubber here. Okay, so now that we got the gas tank loose from the bike, the owner's manual says that you should disconnect it and remove it completely, but you don't really have to do that. What you want to do is just pull it off, turn it 90 degrees, and rest it on the frame here. You don't want to pull tight because you do have the hoses. Here's your connector going to your fuel pump, and here's your fuel line coming out. If you were looking to unhook it, all you gotta do is unclip this connector from here and undo this red clip on your fuel line down here. To remove your fuel pump's electrical connector, you're gonna want to push down on this piece and pull away. You're gonna have to take this clip here, put a screwdriver under it, and just pry it down. And that's it. At the end, pop this over, and it's off. Be careful not to damage anything, especially these parts over here. Once this is off, you can just pull it and give it some twist, and it should come off. When you take this off initially, some gas is going to spill. To put it back on, you want to make sure you push this in as far as possible. This groove has to sit over here. Make sure you lock it in with the red piece. When you're putting this back in, you want this to go on the outsides, and the two little pieces have to go into these two slots. And that's it. They could be a bit of a pain, so if you don't have to take it off, I wouldn't do it. You could just rest it here on the 90 and pull off your spark plug cap. Hit it with some compressed air. Yeah, clear it right up. Now you can take out the spark plug. Definitely needed to be replaced. Our original is a CPR8EB-9 and our replacement is the same. When you're putting this in, you want to make sure you actually use a spark plug socket that has a little rubber inside that holds it in place. Don't just drop into place or else it's going to hit this little piece of metal. It's going to change your spark plug gap size and everything's going to be different, so don't do that. The owner manual says to tilt this so the wire is facing the notch. So once you got the spark plug back in, tighten down to the right torque, push this down and twist it till it hits this notch, and you'll feel it clicking in all the way. Make all your connections. Alright, I had to undo the electrical one. If you undid both, remember to put it both. When you pull this, just bring the rubber over, catch this over the screw, and that's all set. She's in place. Don't forget to put your breather through. Now you're going to put on your plastics. Alright, that's it. And you got your plastics back on. For me it was a little bit more work just because of these rack guards. I had to line everything up. I bought it from Unibiker. I'm not too happy on the build quality, but that's a story for another video. So with all that done, you just gotta put your seat back on. Again, make sure the little clips are on the outside of the subframe, and you're pretty much good to go. Switch back to your 10mm socket, and fasten your seat down. Now that you got your spark plug changed, you're going to want to warm up your engine, see how she sounds. And that's it. That's all it takes to changing the spark plug on a 2012 Kawasaki KX450F. If you like this, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. We're going to have a whole bunch more videos later on.